Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Last time around we had The Secret of Guard Westwood, where basically there was still the fight club going on because of Survivor, and Guard Westwood was facing Jolene, and it was a pretty brutal fight, and Jolene figured out that he had his own stand, which allowed him to magnetize meteors from the atmosphere to come towards him, but they wouldn't hit him because they would burn up once they reached him, but they could hit Jolene. It was a very weird stand, but it worked out. And Jolene was able to defeat him by getting a boot struck by the meteor, at which point the boot would hit him. Yes, so that's kind of where we are. Also, FF and Anastasia are slowly making their way over, so yeah. Anyway, like always, the reaction is down in the description and the pinned comment for your viewing pleasure, so let's go ahead and jump right into this episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Here we go.
I'm starting to understand. It's feng shui in action. It's geomancy for the East Asians. With that dragon stand, Kenzo can perfectly control the direction of his attacks.
Feng shui?
Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about?
You know, the JoJo thing of we're going to take 5 minutes to try to explain something to you before this fight continues. That's JoJo at its worst, I think. Okay. Feng shui. Sure. You know, I didn't care about it in Cowboy Bebop. And I don't fully care about it here. Man is dangerous. Dragon is a nice guy, actually. Does this feel like a Spider-Man villain to you? Like a low-tier Spider-Man villain? I don't know why I just thought of that, but honestly, it's like, well, it would be a guy who, it'd be exactly the same as this, except Peter would use his spider sense in order to overcome it. They don't have that. I mean, it's an interesting concept, and I get it now, to an extent at least, that he figures out the point of weakness. He figures out the point of weakness and attacks it in a way that his opponent cannot counter, basically. Which probably works even better with Survivor being active, you know? Man, and right in a row, too. Right in a row, because we had last episode. Man, last episode, I put friggin' Walter White in the thumbnail of just, Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about? And I'm gonna have to do it again. Because I'm just sitting here like, Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, the fact that it takes, like, 5 minutes to explain who he is and what feng shui is and how he's using it. It's ridiculous. Like, how long was that, really? Yeah, the 15-minute mark to about the 18-minute mark. That was 3 minutes of explaining feng shui. And, thank God for Jolene, because I'm so glad she was just like, FF, you gotta be careful. I don't understand it, but you gotta be careful. And it's like, oh, thank you. Thank you, I am not the only person who is just lost right now. Like, okay, I get the basic concept, but to bog down the episode like that, oh. Man, and I've been on such a high with Part 6, and now, this security prison, this ultra security house unit, man, this thing is... I'm not enjoying this setting. Let's move on. Let's go back to Hermes. Because even, like, Sports Maximum making spirit zombie corpse things was weird, but I kind of got it. It's like, oh, okay, it's, you know, it's zombies. Alright. I could figure that out. It's basically invisible zombies. Alright, fine. Even Survivor, it's like, because at least they acknowledge that Survivor is such a weak stand. It's like, well, you know, it's just in this specific scenario now that it's a problem. It's like, okay. The Meteor Man, I don't even know what his stand name was, but the Meteor Man, who does beg to differ, by the way, judging by the hole in the satellite picture. Like, even he, like, at least I get that. Like, it's a goofy concept, but at least it's understandable of, like, guy brings meteors down to hit his opponent. Okay, sure. This one, this guy has a little thing with a dragon that shows him the direction. But there's also another dragon who's sentient? Again, a sentient stands. Oh, don't get me started on that. Here's a sentient stand who's a neutral party, apparently. But he's like, oh, no, you need to tell FF, you know, because he is neutral. He's not looking out for FF, but he is, like, he's trying to make this, you know, give her a fighting chance at least, you know? You know, he's trying to keep things even. And then this old man just goes and then he hits, I guess, so. Okay. Thank God Anastasia was there to figure it out. Thank God. Because what the hell is happening, man? I don't know. It's interesting. At least I have a basic understanding of what he's doing. It's just kind of weird. And again, even though you know me, I hate sentient stands. I just hate them. I think that's so. I think you cannot have sentient stands. They should not exist. But I've also contradicted myself a bit because I liked, you know, the 6 bullets. I thought they were fun. For the 5 minutes that Spice Girl was sentient, I thought that was fine. And here, honestly, I do kind of like the dragon just because he's just kind of goofy, you know? Like, because he's not, like, evil or anything. He's just a dragon, you know? He's just like, hey, you know, we're trying to keep things fair, you know, fair play over here. Hey, FF, you know, I'll go ahead and tell you that your point of weakness is right here, right by your ear, okay? I just want you to know to keep things fair. Like, he's kind of fun. I like that. I don't know. It's like Mushu or the dragon from Xiaolin Showdown. So, yeah. So it's like I kind of like that, but other than that, it's just you know, it's the sensory overload. You know, it's the sensory overload of like trying to take in everything they're saying, and I'm just like, Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about? So, yep, that's that. That is that. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. Short discussion and all. If you want to watch more of my JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reactions, there is a playlist on screen, as well as another video you can go check out if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.